I know we get ready to wrap it up. And it's 2019, and we get ready to end this year, going into 2020. And the Lord had been dealing with me about 2020. Mm-hmm. Going to a place we've never been.
Yeah.
Sometimes going to a place we've never been is a very kind of shaky, scary moment, not knowing what to do, how to do. My move to Albany was scary. Yeah. I didn't want to go. But when God, he's leading you to do something, you may do it. Sometimes God will send you to a place that you know not of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You may not understand what's going to happen, but the obedience. We're leaving 2019, get ready to go into 2020. Yeah. There's thousands of people listening on the radio. This will be televised in our listening audience. I know you're a young man, but I know that you maybe have experienced some things, but what's something you can share as we get ready to wrap this show up that you can encourage our listeners?
If you go back in the Bible, Jacob waited 20 years on the blessing from God, which was his property and his wives. But even though he waited those 20 years, God fulfilled a promise that he made Jacob within them 20 years. So you think about it, I've been through all this hell with 19, 18, 17, and all of this, and I'm heading towards my 20. But when I get into it, God is saying that 20 is my completion. 20 is the year that things are going to turn around for the better. So we have to walk by faith and not by sight. So my word to you would be is don't wait till the battle is over, but you ought to shout right now.
You better come on.
I'm going to shout before I ever hit 20. I'm going to give God praise before I ever hit 20, because I've learned that when you learn how to praise God, even in your bad, and in the good, sometimes we get so caught up on praising God when we're doing good, when we got money, when everything is looking right. And the crazy thing about it is, Marcel, is that we have come so complacent into being in certain situations that seem like God ain't never there. It seem like God has just left us out. But God said your 20 is going to be greater. I wish I had somebody in here that'll say your 20 going to be greater. Your 20 going to be greater. Things are going to get better. Things are going to turn around, because this is the season that God is going to pour out his blessings to his people. I just need to know, do I have about 5 people in here that'll wave your hand and say, God, whatever you're doing in this season, don't do it without me. Is there anybody in here that'll lift your hand and say, don't do it without me? Yes, don't do it without me. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Well, Doc, don't do that. Now, you know, he over there playing with that hoop trigger.
That's the hoop
trigger. Have me up here hollering. Don't do that. That ain't that. What key is that?
Man, that's a D flat.
D. Ooh,
Yo, they got an app now. When you want to preach and you ain't got no musician, all you got to do is just tap.
We ain't got no signal at my church. I can't do that. You know what?
So y'all know he in the country. They ain't even got a signal out there.
Listen, I mean, do y'all see what I'm doing? I'm just hitting this button. Watch this.
See, I told you not to do it.
Do it one more time.
Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. Oh, neighbor, trouble don't last always.
Come on, Pastor Brad.
Say yeah. Oh, yes. I'm so glad. David said, I'll bless the Lord at all times. And his praise. Oh, his praise. Yeah. His praise, yes, yeah. Woo. Just look at your neighbor and say, as I look back over my life and I think things over, tell him I can truly say that God has been real good. Tell him I made it over. I made it through, yeah. If you believe it, shout yeah. Shout yeah. Shout yeah. Ah, yeah. Marcel, you ought to be
y'all, we got to get ready to get off this radio. Woo. Y'all know what? Woo. We got to take it to church.
My.
Y'all, we got to get off the radio. We got to go, y'all. We going to end the tambourine praise party with a praise. Come on, let me hear them tambourines as we go off the radio. Woo! The Marcel McManus Radio Show live in Vidalia, Georgia. Thank y'all very much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Looking forward to 2020. Come on, let's end it with a praise, y'all.